Old Donald Trump's at it again. He says there's too many uh, non-holidays where people are off from work. He would say this on Juneteenth. You see how he thinks about you? This one goes out to the black folks who vote and support him. This is what he thinks about you. Remember what Ice Cube said? This is what they think about you. This is what they think about you. This is what he thinks about you. I just want you to understand that. He used to want to kind of claim it. Now he don't want to say nothing about it. If he had his way, there would be no Juneteenth. There would be probably no Black History Month. He would do away with Black History. You know why? Because he don't like black folks. I don't know how many times people got to be told how he really feel. But then, when you think about the DEI, it was ironic that at Dodger Stadium, they was trying to yank people out of there. Well, that's what the Dodgers get at Dodger Stadium for going to the White House. That's how stupid they are for going. Dave Roberts, who's the manager, he sit there and shuffled and grinned. That's what you do. They not coming to take Shohei Ohtani away. But let me let you on the secret. Y'all sat there and went there when he tried to take Jackie Robinson off the DEI thing. And now he showed you what he made of. I don't know how many times people are going to have to keep seeing that he is racist and he don't like black folk. And all his agenda is to take stuff down. Messing with the education, the system, it's there in the writing. I have many bones to pick why I don't like that man. Because when he messes with the veterans, the black military World War II, that's what my grandfather served. And he had to deal with Jim Crow firsthand. And the stories came back raw. And other relatives who went to World War I, World War II, Vietnam, etc. Separate barracks, etc. So do I think I want to hear some draft dodging, jive turkey idiot? Well, of course he don't want that because he's going to say it's too many holidays. He would say that on Juneteenth. He would say that. He's done everything in his means to try to downplay black folk. Unless, of course, you're an entertainer or an athlete and you shuffle and you grin for him and then he got room for you. Other than that, he ain't got no room for you. But we got these shuffleboard and jive turkeys who will sit up there and go, yes, sir, massa Trumps and Bants and shuffle for him. And I look at the people that he appoints on his main cabinet, his people, and I'm like, well, where all these at? Where they at? And I ain't gonna call no names, but you know the ones that was all giddy-eyed for him, and they didn't get no job. But they still holding him like if he sneezes, oh, massa, I'm sneezing too. I got a hanky for you too, massa. That's what you get. So him coming out saying there's too many paid non-working holidays when Juneteenth is not that kind of day. Last I checked, my reparations check wasn't in the mailbox. Believe me, I put my left hand in and my right hand in, my right eyeball, my left eyeball, and I shook it all about. Did the hokey pokey, turned myself around, and then nothing came out. So I don't know, but I do know he always got a problem with something black folk when it come up to that. And he hoodwinked folks, and people went for the okie doke. Every almost holiday pertains to black folk. Memorial Day was based on black folk. Juneteenth, Black Music Month, Black History Month, 4th of July. Think about all that stuff. It's all because he wants to not have to acknowledge that because he's had privilege. And when you've had something, people don't want to share. And that's the reason why people don't get along in the country. Because if you had to share stuff and you had to actually tell the history books and you had to actually acknowledge the ills that you did, how can you even with a straight face be in a country that acts like they love Dr. King, but they took him out by the powers that be who are associated? How can you say that? Malcolm, Medgar Evers, Black Panther Party, all these people were used and they were infiltrated upon and wired on. Ain't that a trip? How they, and made them out to be the enemy. But yet we always see who always gets caught doing stuff. You see it. You see it all the time. But that's the lies that are spreading. And he is part of that situation. So now, of course, he wants he got a problem with he got a problem with holidays that just so happens to fall on Juneteenth. You know what that's about. And we all do. Because he can't stand the thought of black folks having anything to acknowledge something that he wants to cover up. And he is covering up everything. That's what the whole DEI thing was, even though it don't really benefit black folks. Affirmative action don't really benefit black folks. But he'll never tell you the truth. Section 8, EBT, it doesn't really benefit because the majority, how you gonna put that on black folks when it's only 14%, so they say. Get your lies straight. You gotta call him out for what he is. The ball, and the strike, a strike, and the hit by the pitch. But he stays swinging and missing selectively about how he feel about black folks. Because he purposely ain't gonna say nothing. That's just for all the ones who were shuffleboarding for him. Now, he told you it's too many holidays. Let that sink in. He ain't got nothing to say about you. He thinking about Iran. He thinking about Musk. He thinking about Putin. He thinking about getting that money. It ain't time. It ain't on the agenda right now. You ain't on the agenda. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch it for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.